lot of kids. But it's also, a place where kids go during the day when they're not in school. They've been going there. But in the evening and other times, it's been hating for gangs and gang initiations and all kinds of illicit activities. When I heard about it, I was so outraged. I personally went inside the facility, and I have pictures, quite an extensive amount of pictures that I took. And because I do have an in-depth knowledge of graffiti and those kinds of things, there is gang graffiti there from way back into the 90s, and then there's gang tags in there recently, say 2 weeks ago. There's a lot of them tag the dates, and they put the dates alongside of the tag. And there's also other kinds of paraphernalia in there that is a clear indication of some of the activities that are going on. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind that this happened. I don't think it's the first time it happened. Every single child that I seem to talk to or interview or ask about it seems to know not just the children but adults. There are adults in their 20s. I have some people now on my staff who are in their middle 20s, late 20s, who themselves went to museum middle school or other schools in Yonkers, and then they that's the it's not a movement. It may be something that we as a community and a city don't feel good about, but the reality of it is it happened. And it should not have happened. And I'm amazed that no child is very seriously. There's nooses in there. Why would nooses be hanging with hanging? What was that doing? Just going through the place myself, I was petrified. And I could, not for myself, but I was petrified just thinking of kids running around inside of that. The other thing that bothers me is when I talk to several of the kids that I interviewed, they don't go by way of Riverside High School and down the road and that road that leads right into the facility. They jump over the railroad track. And I don't have to tell you how the railroad track is powered. And what happens if they hit the wrong, the third rail or whatever that is. So, there's just a whole lot of things that around that facility that are unacceptable from the community's standpoint and puts our children's lives in danger.
I had a girl child today when the parents said her husband's 4 years old, and he used to go. He was a child in the 80s for the same activity. Brendan, how can you speak on you?
Jim has pretty much given details. There is, again, because of our relationships with many of those that we, as we try to do, the things we do around the city with the gangs, when this information hit me and who it came from, I knew it was absolutely true. And tears were in the person's eyes as they had to witness this. It amazes me, again, from the picture that I've seen, and even on Flickr.com and Historic Yonkers, there's like 8 or 9 websites. If you just Google Glenwood Power Plant, you'll see all the pictures. Graffiti on the wall, one in particular. I was born to sell, I was born to hustle roses among the avenues of the dead. Something so creepy and eerie. These things that you know they're related to very particular gangs and so forth. And that it's not one particular gang whose tags are on the walls. There are 9, 10 gangs. And so how do they coordinate? Who's going to be there? There's no doubt in my mind that this is exactly what we heard it is. And every child I spoke to, and even on the news, when I saw them, said, "Yeah, we know what it is. It's the gates of hell." And it's written on a wall, on one of the walls. It says "to hell" right there. And there are 2 pools or something empty where they baptize these kids. It's dangerous. It's easy to get to. I was there this morning. I thought that the gates had been put up, and I went through the pavilion, the brand new pavilion that's erected there, went under, and right there by the tracks, the gate is gone. You just walk around it, and you can get right into the building. There's a 20-foot drop into one of the tributaries for the Hudson, right there, that the kids can fall in. Doesn't excuse the parents from supervising their kids, blah, 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 but that's really not the point. The point is that that's a death trap. One of the parents in my church, her son fell in that building. 25 people almost fell into the river. What was he doing there? Whatever. The point is that this is a liability to whoever owns it. And it's a bigger liability to our community. And I don't know what stopped the development. They should develop it, knock that thing down, make it something productive. So it's not that right now. It's very dangerous place. And we can't downplay enough that what we said happened there happened. Whether we want to admit it, whether it's embarrassment or not, it's embarrassment to me, it's embarrassment to the parents, it's embarrassment to the city, and the interest on this thing is growing. I've gotten 4 calls today about it from outside of doctors that we need to do something.
Sure. I have with me this evening Captain DiMaggio, the Penny Officer of the 4th Precinct, Sergeant Brian Moran from our gang unit, and Detective Keith Olson from our gang unit. Regarding the gang activity, or this place being a hotbed or a center of gang activity, I think it's counterproductive to quibble in this forum about were there 100 people there, were there 50 people there. The reality is there are kids going in and out of this place. I think this is a broader issue here. Is this a hotbed of gang activity? I would think not, because again, these 2 gentlemen are part of a unit that are the corporate memory of gang activity in Yonkers. Do they know everything about Yonkers gang activity? Maybe not everything, but pretty close to everything. I would find it hard to believe that 100 people would meet in one place as a gang thing, and they would not find out about it. Also, I want to point out that there has not been a report of an assault or a sexual attack, to my knowledge, been reported out of the power station. But again, I think the bigger issue is that this is a public safety issue, especially regarding our youth. This is a place where homeless will go. This is a place where squatters will go. As we've seen in other parts